Hare Krishna. So in the 15th verse, we saw Krishna, Arjuna and Bhima. They blew their respective conch shells. Now today we'll discuss few more verses and see who are the other personalities who are blowing their conch shells and what is the significance of the same. So we're discussing verse number 16, 17 and 18. The verses goes like this. Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha Nakulaha Sahadevascha Sughosha Manipushpakau Kashyascha Parameshvasaha Shikhandi cha Maharataha Drishtadyumno Viratascha Satyakischa Parajitaha Drupado Draupadeyascha Sarvashaha Prithvipate Saubhadrascha Mahabahuhu Shankhan Dadmuhu Prithak Prithak. So let's discuss these three verses. Very nice personalities mentioned in these verses. Let's start with the first line. Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha. Kunti Putra. Who is that? All of them are Kunti Putra only. But here, specially, Yudhishthir Maharaj is called as Kunti Putra. Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha. And his conch shell's name is Ananta Vijaya. But here, you see in this line, Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha. Now, battle has not yet begun. I mean, it's not yet over, I should say. But then, initial description itself, Sanjay is saying, no, this Yudhishthir is Raja. So what does he mean and why is he saying that? So Sanjaya is remembering something from the past. So Yudhishthir Maharaj did a sacrifice called as Rajasuya sacrifice or Rajasuya Yagya. So remembering that, Sanjay is saying, Ananta Vijayam Raja. So that's how this Raja word is coming here. Okay. So he's called as Raja. Now, other two personalities, Nakulaha Sahadevascha, Nakula and Sahadev, they also blew their conch shells. What are the names? Sughosha and Manipushpaka. So these are the two names of the conch shells. Now let's move on to the next verse. Kashyascha Parameshvasaha. So Kashya, basically we are talking about the king of Kashi. And his speciality is given. What is the speciality? Parameshvasaha. He is a very great archer. And then Shikhandi cha Maharataha. Shikhandi is another personality and a very great personality. And here the description of him goes like this. Maharatha. I hope we remember what do we mean by Maharatha. So Maharatha is that personality who can fight with 10,000 opponents single-handedly. Such a person is called as Maharatha. So Shikhandi is that person. And then Drishtadyumno. Now Drishtadyumna is, I think we all are familiar Drishtadyumna. We started directly in the, I guess, third verse if I'm not wrong. So there we talked about Drupada Putrena. So that personality is Drishtadyumna, Drupada's son. Then Virata. So Virata is that personality who gave shelter to the Pandavas in that 1 year where the Pandavas were expected to be in incognito. So they had Vanvas and after that it was Agyatavas. So they were supposed to stay in disguise. So all these Pandavas, they took shelter of Virata's kingdom and they all stayed there in various different disguised forms. Then Satyakischa Parajitaha. Satyaki. If you remember in 1.4, verse number 4, we discussed about a personality called Yudhana. And that personality is also called as Satyaki. And Satyaki's speciality is given. Aparajitaha. No one can conquer him. That is what is the meaning of that. And then Drupad Maharaj, famous personality. This Dronacharya's very best friend in childhood who became enemy later. Then Draupadeyascha. So the sons of Draupadi. So their names are mentioned. Draupadeyascha. And Saubhadrascha Mahabahuhu. Saubhadra. Who is Saubhadra? The son of Subhadra. His name is Abhimanyu and he is called as Mahabahuhu, mighty armed. So what these personalities are doing? Shankhan dadmaho prathak prathak. So dadmaho shankha. So they all started blowing their conch shells. How? Prathak prathak, one after another. But now, Sanjay is telling all this to whom? Sarvashaha Prithvi Pate. So Sanjaya is saying Sarvashaha Prithvi Pate. He is addressing Dhritarashtra. Sarvashaha Prithvi Pate. Now, this is a glorification and at the same time some indication. So he is saying Sarvashaha Prithvi Pate. You are the Pati, you are the king of the entire Prithvi. So it is glorification, very nice. No, you are Prithvi Pate. But then there is some internal meaning also to this. So he's saying that you are the one who is responsible. You are the one who had this deceiving idea. You are the one who had this negative idea. And what was the negative idea? He wanted his own sons to be enthroned and the Pandavas to be removed out of the kingdom. This is what he wanted. And because of this entire battle started, this entire war started. And what is going to happen in this war? Right from the eldest personality in the entire Kuru dynasty, that is Bhishma, till the youngest one, like Abhimanyu. So all of them will be killed. So basically, Sanjay is telling that you are the person, oh Prithvi Pate, you are the person who are responsible for the destruction of the entire Kuru dynasty, who was ruling the entire Prithvi. Right? So he's saying Prithvi Pate. So in this way, we see that one after another, different personalities were blowing their conch shells. But then, what happened after they blew the conch shell? What was the effect of blowing the conch shell on the other party? So we'll discuss this in the next verse number 19. Hare Krishna.